see fate has brought us together. Shall we?
Cao Cao takes the rank of Duke of Wei and succeeds in stabilizing his forces. He defeats Ma Chao of Guanzhong and strengthens his control of the north. While healing the damage taken at Chibi, he prepares for another campaign south. Elsewhere, Sun Quan forges an alliance with Liu Bei and waits for his chance to take the land. But their relations soon sour because of Liu Bei's possession of Jing, which Wu believes should have been theirs. Using Jing as a stepping stone, Liu Bei invades Liu Zhang's Bashu. With that success, he has finally obtained the country he has long searched for. In the north, Cao Cao. In the east, Sun Quan. In the south, Liu Bei. The world of the three kingdoms of Wei, Wu, and Shu have been established.
It has been a long while since I last walked with the mortals down here in this corrupt world. It seems things have changed dramatically.
Zuo Tzu. He was a Taoist sorcerer who could perform amazing feats of magic. He lamented the constant chaos of the land and searched for somebody who could finally bring about peace. Looking for a hero to entrust the land to, Zuo Tzu silently descended upon the battlefield.
Liu Bei wishes to save this war-torn land by fighting to establish a land honoring the values of virtue and benevolence. Opposing him is the warlord Cao Cao. He is a man whose greatness can only shine in a time of chaos. It is clear which of these two has the qualifications necessary to lead the land to a brighter future. For the good of the land, I must stop Cao Cao's march to glory. I will see what can be done with the power of rhetoric firstly. But if he will not listen, then conflict will be unavoidable.
Who are you?
Ah, so you did notice me, didn't you?
From your look, you're a mystic of some sort. What would someone like you want with me?
Lord Cao Cao, have you ever considered leaving the world behind?
Huh.
Your purpose, this road that you have chosen, is like the skin of that beacon. It is merely the covering for the true fruit that lies within.
What a stupid thought. Next you'll tell me that Liu Bei, who's governed by his feelings, is more worthy of governing the land than I am.
Of course. Because it is virtue such as his that can fill people's hearts and bring true peace to the next generation. How about it, Cao Cao? If you leave this behind you and yield the land to Liu Bei once and for all, I will bestow upon you the deepest secrets of the mystic.
I'm sorry, but I have absolutely no intention of walking the road of a mystic. I will ask you one last time. What exactly are you?
I am called Zhuo Tzu. Remember me as the one who supports Liu Bei and who is trying to do everything to divert your path. So then, let it all begin.
You need a horse? I'll be here if you need me.
I've got some great stuff here. I appreciate your business.
Welcome, welcome! Do please come again.
Hey, get on in here. Come again.
Liu Bei, man of virtue and benevolence, why is it that you fight?
Who are you, old man? Why is it you want to know my reasons for fighting?
I sense that you do not like to bring pain and suffering to others. So, why is it that you initiate war yourself?
I have decided that war is sometimes necessary if it can lead us to a land where everyone can be happy. I understand that my actions may sometimes bring suffering to the people, and that makes my heart heavy, but I must bear that burden and continue onwards.
You are every bit the man of virtue I had hoped you were. It is not desirable for a Taoist to involve himself in the petty affairs of mortal men. However, something must be done to bring peace to this land. I will assist you until your star shines above this stormy land, Liu Bei.
A Taoist? Who exactly are you?
My name is Zhuo Zi. I will give you a taste of what I am capable of by helping you repel Cao Cao from this land. Only one who walks the righteous path can bring an end to the chaos of war. In other words, Liu Bei is the only hope. For that reason, I will bring an end to Cao Cao's path of conquest. Mount Dingjun will be his grave.
You're trying to get in Lord Cao Cao's way, aren't you? Well, I'm not gonna let that happen.
We must break through Yongping Gate. No matter the cost, we must pay it. Let's go capture one of those unsightly positions. Follow me.
I bet there's food there. Okay, boys, it's time to eat.
For that reason, I will bring an end to Cao Cao's path of conquest. Mount Dingjun will be his grave.
You're trying to get in Lord Cao Cao's way, aren't you? Well, I'm not gonna let that happen.
We must break through Yongping Gate. No matter the cost, we must pay it.
I bet there's food there. Okay, boys, it's time to eat.
Job.
Let's go capture one of those unsightly positions. Follow me.
Stop this if you can.
Let's go capture one of those unsightly positions. Follow me.
Lord Cao Cao, forgive me. I failed you and everybody else.
I simply do as the fates require of me. May my efforts bring peace to the land.
You shall not pass. I will slay every last one of you in order to avenge Yuan's death.
Okay, let's show them just how badly outclassed they truly are. We are their superior in both numbers and skill.
Now is the time for us to demonstrate our bravery. Everyone, advance! Way is strong!
What is this raw energy? We can't hope to defeat this. What incredible deeds! Follow! We can defeat the Wei forces!
I wasn't expecting that. I don't think any strategy could have saved us from such a defeat.
Our target is that parcel of land. Prepare to move. We're gonna secure the area.
Prepare to be
Let's go. Attack that position. I capture. Our target is that parcel of land. Prepare to move.
Stop this if you can.
It's time to march. Let's go!
Forgive me, Yuan. I will not let my next chance to avenge you slip away.
May my effort bring peace to the land.
The Shu are attacking! I never expected for them to be so bold! My father entrusted me with this place. I must wipe all the enemies from it. Scatter before me!
Such great strength. I'm pulling back for now.
I simply do as the fates require of me. May my efforts bring peace to the land.
What? The Shu are attacking? I never expected for them to be so bold! My father entrusted me with this place. I must wipe all the enemies from it.
Such great strength. I'm pulling back for now.
I simply do as the fates require of me. my wrath!
We must stop the enemy here! Even at the cost of our lives! We must stop the enemy here! Even at the cost of our lives! We must stop the enemy here! Even at the cost of our lives! We must stop the enemy here! Even at the cost of our lives! We must stop the enemy here! Even at the cost of our lives!
Stop this if you can!
We have lost the supply depot. I can't face Father like this.
Cao Cao's son, Cao Zhang, has retreated. The supply depot belongs to us. This will affect the morale of both sides. Shall we send messengers? Yes, we will send messengers at once.
May my efforts bring...
Hey, this is bad. Master Cao Zhang has been defeated.
What did you just say? But there's a supply depot there.
Is quite crafty to cut our supply lines like that. So we simply need to match his craft with sheer will and determination.
I am like an aimless butterfly with no place to go. No, I must be more like an angry hornet that has lost its nest.
Typical warrior. But I can see just how strong you really are. I will not hold anything back in this battle.
I accept your challenge. I am more than familiar with the martial arts.
The Shu are strong indeed. Impressive. Liu Bei may succeed. After all. Face me! worthy.
Prepare to be awed!
Striking figure. Well done.
I am forced to acknowledge your skills in battle. I eagerly look forward to our next encounter.
I simply do as the fates require of me.
Astounding job. You will be a valuable asset in battles to come.
There isn't a mission I cannot accomplish.
You are a truly amazing warrior.
I will slay anyone foolish enough to stand in our Lord's path. Come and face Cao Cho if you dare.
The grand ambition of Master Liu Bei cannot afford to lose. I will strike forth.
We have reinforcements coming to back us up. As long as that is the case, we cannot lose.
All units, halt! This is where we will make our stand.
Is no one defending this position? Very well, we shall do it then.
Stop this if you
It is up to us to secure the area. Everybody, follow me!
Advance! Do not slow down, advance!
You are a true warrior.
So this is the best I can do at this time. This is one bitter experience that I shall never forget.
May my efforts bring peace to the land.
What a striking figure. Well done.
Astounding job. You will be a valuable asset in battles to come.
I am now in control of this area. control of this area.
Capturing the enemy's bases is the key to defeating them.
Astounding job. You will be a valuable asset in battles to come.
Amazing! You sure know how to fight! Capturing the enemy's bases is the key to defeating them.
Stop this if you can! I am now in control of this area.
sorry, but can you provide help on a different front? We need your aid. Lord Ma Chao has been injured, and the enemy is closing in on Wan Yi. We can't let them find Lord Ma Chao. Please go to Wang Yi and aid him.
We must hold this line. We shall not concede a single step.
Charge attacks are my specialty. Allow me to show you.
I simply do as the fates require of me.
Not bad.
Seems I have been wounded. At this rate, I'll fall before Ma Chao does. I must use the medical supplies in our cargo to heal myself. Then, I should be able to resume my pursuit now. Supplies have been exhausted. Nonetheless, I still want to find Ma Chao. I shall soon put you out of your misery. Thought today was to be the day. It seems my nightmare continues.
I simply do as the fates require of me.
You are a skilled warrior indeed. Thank you for your help. I will fight alongside you from here on.
There isn't a mission I cannot accomplish.
Perfect timing. Would you mind giving me a hand? Guo Huai appears to be preparing a strategy of some sort. Could you keep an eye on him and think of a way to counteract it?
Good work! Watching you fight has got me all fired up.
Guo Huai made his move. So, the question is, what do we do in response? Passable plan, I suppose. It'll do for now. Allied reinforcements have arrived. This should give us a wider range of options.
I found a rather perfect location for us to occupy. That is our destination.
Guo Huai made it. Are you trying to fool the enemy by pretending to be stupid? It seems like a risky ploy to me.
March on the enemy! Forward!
I am willing to risk my life on the success of this stratagem. We must keep moving while we still have the strength. Everybody, forward!
Go.
You can accompany me to the afterlife.
Not bad. I find your efforts to be quite impressive.
Things are looking grim, as is my health.
All units, halt! This is where we will make our stand!
I found a rather perfect location for us to occupy. That is our destination. I found a rather perfect location for us to occupy. That is our destination.
I don't really like defending, but I'll do what needs to be done.
Found a rather perfect location for us to occupy. I had no idea the enemy ranks held one of such wisdom and perspicacity. We have no choice but to retreat.
I'm just glad everything went smoothly. Thank you for your aid.
May my efforts bring peace to the land.
You've come to try and stop me. Then you'll face my full strength.
In control of this area.
Halt! The enemy is on its way here! Take defensive positions! think you've won?
I simply do as the fates require of me.
I shall return after reviewing my strategy.
I simply do as the fates require of me. I simply do as the fates require of me.
Done for. I won't forget this humiliation.
Okay.
Prepare to die! I am here to claim your heads in the name of Xiahou Yuan!
My lord, allow me to be the one to claim our revenge. I promise to deliver a beautiful victory for General Xiahou Yuan.
May my efforts bring peace to the land. Stop this if you can!
This is a strategic position for this battle. We must defend it without fail.
Take defensive positions.
Prepare to die! I am here to claim your heads in the name of Xiahou Yuan!
Allow me to be the one to claim our revenge. I promise to deliver a beautiful victory for General Xiahou Yuan.
You are a true warrior of the Three Kingdoms.
Let's go. Now is the time to attack.
Face me if you dare. My elegance in combat is unparalleled.
You're doing an excellent job.
Stop this if you can! Prepare to be awed!
You are a truly amazing warrior.
Has really grown as a fighter. I never expected he would be one to force me to retreat from a battle.
Have you not realized yet, Cao Cao? The path of conquest is destined to be defeated by the way of righteousness.
Continuing the fight here will only cause me to wilt like a flower in the desert. I have no choice but to retreat.
You fought magnificently, John He. But any officer of Cao Cao's army must be defeated. I have aided the cause of virtue, but I must continue to keep a close eye on Cao Cao's movements.
Haha, that felt good. We sure showed Wei what we're made of. I mean, Cao Cao did get away in the end, but that guy must have made a pact with the devil or something.
Master Zhongfei, we must be satisfied with the fact that we have kept Hong Zhang safe.
Yes. We have protected this land from Cao Cao's ravenous clutches. That is more than enough. I am most grateful to you all for the courage and determination you showed. Come, we must return to Chengdu.
You're satisfied with this. I would have preferred to see Cao Cao's head on a stick. It would have been only fair payback for what he's done.
This is the ideal outcome for us. We cannot afford to disrupt the delicate three-way balance of power just yet. Besides which, we did not need to slay Cao Cao. Sooner or later...
You think his time will come?
That I cannot say. Only the heavens know what fate has in store for any man. Come. We must follow on. I have a few matters regarding the governance of Hanzhong, which I wish to talk to you about.
Why is it that I always feel like you're hiding something? Still, I'm happy to help you in whatever way I can.
We've claimed territory from Wei, and now we've repelled their colossal army. The world knows all about the strength of Shu now, right, Father?
Absolutely. There's no one who can stop us now. And you're really starting to look the part of a great leader too, brother.
I'm no great leader. It's you who are supporting me through this. I couldn't do it without you.
No. You are more than worthy of being considered king of our land, my lord. In fact, I heartily recommend that you take this opportunity to declare yourself king of Hanzhong to the entire land.
King of Hanzhong?
It is a way for us to show to the people of our land and to those in the other kingdoms that we are a force at least equal in scale to Wei and Wu. The land has been divided in three. Our next step is to gradually expand Master Liu Bei's influence so that his vision dominates the land as a whole.
King of Hanzhong. That sounds pretty good to me. I guess that'd make me a prince then, huh?
And we'd be in the king's loyal retainers. I feel like I'm going up in the world.
Remember, brother didn't become king so we could go around boasting about our new ranks. It's all to help as many people as possible. We can't forget that.
There's one other thing that we mustn't forget. As Master Zhuge Liang said, the land has now been divided in 3. In other words, we are now ready to join forces with Wu and fight against Wei.
Yes, I remember the plan. There was a certain amount of disagreement with Master Sun Quan over the land of Jing province, but that will shortly be solved. Soon, I intend to return the 2 remaining counties of Jing province to Wu as well.
Wait just a minute! We won that land fair and square! Besides, what's gonna happen to Guan Yu?
Jin Province has served dual purposes as a foothold to claim Yi Province and to keep Wei at bay. Now that we have secured Yi Province and solidified our territorial base, its only function is to keep Wei in check. If we claim Shun'an, then it will not be needed for that either.
And if that happens, Master Guan Yu's task will be complete, and he can return to Chengdu. The 3 of you will be together again. Doesn't that sound good?
Yeah, when you put it like that, it does.
Ever since that day in the Peach Garden, we've shared our burden between the 3 of us. It is always unpleasant to be apart. We must do all that we can to ensure our reunion happens sooner rather than later.
Liu Bei successfully repels Cao Cao's invasion of Hanzhong. With this victory, he takes for himself the title of Lord of Hanzhong. In Jing, Guan Yu receives word of Liu Bei's victory and decides the time was right to attack Wei. He chooses Fan Castle as his target. With that, he fell right into Cao Cao's trap. By drawing Guan Yu out and defeating him, Cao Cao aimed to disrupt the fragile balance between the 3 kingdoms. All else had been to ensure the success of the campaign against Guan Yu. And to do so, he enlisted the aid of Sun Quan, who had long desired the return of Jing province.
Wei will not attack Hanzhong for some time now. If anywhere, their next target will surely be Jin Province. There are already reports of movement from the Wei forces. I propose that we counteract them by striking first.
You mean you want Guan Yu to attack Wei? But Jing province only has enough troops to defend it. I don't think they have enough to initiate an invasion.
Of course not. That's why I'd like to ask Master Fa Zheng to head to Jin province. I am sure that just as he did in the siege of Hanzhong, Master Fa Zheng will perform most meritoriously.
What's the matter, Fa Zheng?
I'm sorry. I've just been feeling a little foggy-headed recently. Maybe it's true that vengeance takes its toll on the body.
You must not overdo things, Fa Zheng. We cannot afford for anything to happen to you. Zhuge Liang, perhaps we should send someone else to Jing province instead.
Yes, perhaps you're right. We may have asked too much of you recently, Master Fa Zheng. I think you should rest for a while.
You don't need to worry about me. I'll be fine after a short nap. But Jing Province is a long way away. I'll take care of some business I have in Chengdu instead.
I'm worried about him. He just won't rest, no matter how often we ask him to. Who do you intend to send to Jing Province instead?
I would like to go myself, but bearing in mind Master Fa Zhang's physical condition, it would be unwise for me to leave Chengdu at the moment. Most of our other officers are busy rebuilding their forces after the battle to secure Hanzhong. I think, therefore, that I will simply send Master Guan Yu a letter outlining the strategy I would like him to adopt.
I'm sure Guan Yu will appreciate that. I have not seen him for some time. Were it not for my position, I would have liked to have gone to Jing Province myself.
Master Liu Bei.
Another time, maybe. I would very much like to stand on the battlefield alongside my sworn brothers once again.
Allow me to ask you a question, sworn brother of Liu Bei. What do you think of Sun Quan?
Who are you?
My name is Zhuo Zi. I am here to provide support to Liu Bei. Cao Cao is not the only man who is after Jin Province. Do you not think that Sun Quan may discard your alliance and attack as well?
I cannot discount the possibility. Since the death of Master Lu Su, I hear that there are voices in Wu calling for a more aggressive approach towards Jing Province. But I do not think it would benefit Wu to betray our alliance and take Jing Province right now. There is no future in it. Cao Cao would be the only winner.
I wonder. There may be one thing which benefits both of them.
What are you referring to?
There is one major obstacle preventing both Wei and Wu from claiming Jing Province. That obstacle is you, the god of war, Guan Yu.
What? You mean Wei and Wu would join forces simply to be rid of me?
Unfortunately, your prowess has now become so legendary that you have become a cause of conflict yourself. You are now impeding the realization of Liu Bei's dream.
This is the very opposite of everything I ever wanted.
Sworn brother of Liu Bei, I will help you in this battle for Jing Province. If you fall here, the chaos afflicting the land will only deepen. That would not be for the greater good.
I am grateful for your assistance, Master Zhuo Zi. Together we will repel those who would try to seize this land. Very good. Master Zhuge Liang has entrusted me with this plan to attack Fan Castle. He wants us to make use of the river flowing nearby.
The recent rains have raised the water level of the river to the east of the castle. trust Master Zhuge Liang to notice that and incorporate it into his plans.
There is a levee along the upstream reaches of the river. If we can secure the area and break the levee, we should be able to flood the castle.
So, we all just need to attack the levee. I'm ready.
But I'm sure the enemies noticed the river levels up as well. They'll probably be anticipating an attack on the levee. If we just go charging in wildly, won't we run the risk of taking damage ourselves?
In that case, why don't we divide our forces in two? Send one unit to the levee and the other to attack the castle. The unit attacking the castle will attract the enemy's attention, which should ensure the levee's defenses are thinner.
Yes, we will use Guan Xing's plan. I want all of you to show me what you're capable of.
Your kids have all grown up big and strong, boss.
I have no claim to being a good father, but my children have grown up well nonetheless. For a parent, there can be no greater joy. It is time for us to seize Ban Castle. With our courage and skill, we will bring Master Zhuge Liang's plan to fruition.
We must construct a levee to the south of Fan Castle. That will help the water level to rise more quickly. But the enemy must not suspect what we are up to. Can you distract them somehow?
Now, take defensive positions!
Couldn't even discover what it is that the enemy wants. What a failure.
Now I can get back to work.
I'm concerned about what they're planning, but we have to retreat.
Now I can start the work again. Thank you.
Thanks to you, the construction of the levee is complete. This should increase the effectiveness of our flood attack.
May my efforts bring peace to the land.
Reporting! The embankment has been finished on the south side of Cheng.
Very good. The flood attack is sure to be a resounding success.
I am now in control of this area.
We need to secure the levee for the flood attack. Our target will be the defensive officer there, Cao Tai. Our objective has been decided. All units,
There are enemies here too? We must defend this place! Just what does the enemy want? The embankments? Not a water attack!
May my efforts bring peace to the land.
I am impressed with your skills in battle.
Siege weapons should prove particularly effective in this battle. We'll have them carried to Fan Castle. Can I ask you to keep them safe?
What are you doing with those weapons? I'm stopping you right here! I can't believe it! I failed in my duty!
I simply do as the fates require of me.
You are simply amazing in battle! kept 3 siege weapons safe all the way to their target. This should allow us to inflict significant damage on Fan Castle.
see how that plan works out for you.
Just you watch, boss. I swear I'll take down my castle.
The weapons are ready! Fire upon Fan Castle! What? Enemy weapons? The castle can't take anymore! The weapons are ready! Fire upon Fan Castle! What? Enemy weapons? The castle can't take anymore!
You plan on taking my castle? Let's see how that plan works out for you.
Just you watch, boss. I swear I'll take down my castle.
Looks like your plan worked out pretty well. I can resist no longer.
I simply do as the fates require of me. May my efforts bring peace to the land.
Cannot let Fan Castle fall into Shu's hands. I shall serve as the shield that protects it from our foes. The more water around Fan Castle, the better. Let's make more embankments. Please, collect timber from the nearby trees and deliver it to the engineers.
I have received the timber. Thank you.
Thanks for all your help. The water attack will surely be a success now.
Excellent. This will allow us to flood Van Castle more effectively.
There isn't a mission I cannot accomplish.
Good work. You're amazing.
control of this area.
I'll never let you near Fan Castle. I am here to put a stop to you personally.
You look really strong, but I will give this my all.
There's no one defending this position? Very well, we shall do it then.
Wait, is that our target? Okay, I'll do my best to take it out.
I failed my role as our vanguard. Please forgive my incompetence, my lord.
Wonderful! Now we can advance towards Fan Castle.
May my efforts bring peace to the land.
Being so strong is nice. There are many out there who aren't.
We need to secure some ships in preparation for the flood attack. That should also help prevent the enemy from escaping. where you obtained such skill. I shall be watching you more.
I am now in control of this area.
I can't even defend a shipyard.
I simply do as the fates require of me.
What do you want with a shipyard? No matter, I'll still just crush
Stop this if you can!
Unbelievable! I've never seen such strength!
I failed to defend my post. Such humiliation.
You need a ship? Protect us and I think I can help you. You've taken the shipyard back. I promise to keep the way off the water.
Reporting! We've secured the shipyard and the ship.
The enemy will not escape our clutches. They will drown under our flood attack.
There isn't a mission I cannot accomplish.
I am curious where you obtained such skill. I shall be watching you more.
You will never make it through Xiangyang while I still draw breath.
We have to take Xiangyang first if we want to attack Fan Castle. It'll be my job to do that.
Position is lacking protection. We shall defend this spot. Our orders are to capture that strategic location. I want our formation to be in perfect order.
Your deeds in battle are most impressive indeed.
Stop this if you can!
The Shu forces, led by Guan Yu, are without equal. There is only one path left for me to take.
Yeah, I failed to defend Xiangyang. This is a low day indeed.
We've taken Xiangyang! Good. This will make our siege of Fan Castle much easier.
I simply do as the fates require of me. May my efforts bring peace to the land.
We have almost reached Fan Castle. We must hurry to its aid. You are here alone. I suppose you must have some courage.
I have foreseen every move my enemies make.
We have failed to reach Van Castle. Seems my might is not nearly as formidable as I imagined.
If you can.
The Shu forces are simply too strong for us. Retreat while we still can. I can't imagine winning this one. Should we just give up now?
May my efforts bring peace to the land. In control of this area.
If we lose Ooh Gate, we can't send aid to Fan Castle. We have to defend this place. Shendan has tight defenses. How best to attack him? Capturing the enemy's bases is the key to defeating them. Capturing the enemy's bases is the key to defeating them. Impossible! This place cannot fall! That stops any aid being sent from Ooh Gate, making things easier at Fan Castle.
May my efforts bring peace to the land.
Truly impressive! I won't have any enemies left to defeat!
Hey, stop right there. I can't let you get any closer to Fan Castle.
out there who aren't.
Looks like a direct confrontation was not the proper strategy for this battle. Forgive me, Master of Salren.
I simply do as the fates require of me. May my efforts bring peace to the land.
You are going to overwhelm us. What's happened to our reinforcements?
Our reinforcements are here. It's time to turn things around. Reinforcements from the west of Ban Castle. Now we can push the Wei forces back.
Reinforcements as well? This is going to be bad.
I have failed to match Guan Yu's might. However, refuse to let the enemy take Van Castle.
Van Castle still refuses to break. Zhao Red is truly a master of defense.
My word, they are persistent. It seems the only way to thwart the path of conquest is to slay Cao Cao himself. I simply do as the fates require of me.
What's that sound?
That's... Watch out! Pull everyone back immediately!
Of course! It's gone! All right, I'm ready. Report! General Pan De has been taken by Guan Yu's forces. How dare they do that to the general?
General, now is the time for us to attack. We must save General Pang De, and then link up with him to defeat Guan Yu. Guan Yu! I would like to offer my surrender.
What are... If possible, I would ask you to guarantee the lives of all my men as well.
I understand. I promise, in the name of my oath brother, the great Liu Bei.
Why, General, have you lost your mind? In the military, the orders of your superiors are not to be questioned. I will accept no protest.
What kind of person are you?
Gather the units and line them up. Even when surrendering, discipline will be enforced.
The army of Guan Yu has secured Fan Castle. You all fought well. I am delighted to see what you have achieved.
I'm just happy I was able to help you out in any way, Father. But I still can't believe just how powerfully the water swept into the castle.
With that amount of water rushing in, even the most stoutly defended castle would be ruined. The Wei troops must have been terribly demoralized.
But even then, they didn't hand over the castle. They're seriously tough.
I guess that just shows how vital this castle was to Wei.
It might have just been my imagination, but...
What is it, Zhou Zhang? If you have any concerns, let them be known.
Well, did it seem to anyone else like the enemy forces were waiting for something during the battle? Reinforcements, perhaps, or maybe something else altogether.
Wei reinforcements. I see. As Guan Suo says, Fan Castle was a key base for Wei. They will probably exert every effort to reclaim it. But we have expended vast resources in terms of soldiers and supplies just to secure the castle. We will need to take some time to regroup before we can face any fresh Wei onslaught. Ever since we accepted Eugene's surrender, we have been going through our provisions at a much faster rate. We have almost reached rock bottom. Zhou Zhang has requested more provisions from Jiangling to help.
Boss! Terrible news! Jiangling has already fallen to the Wu forces. Most of the men we left in charge have defected to Wu.
You mean we have lost our main base of operations? Curse you, Sun Quan! How dare you break our alliance and our pact, striking where we are weakest!
Father! Forces of both Wei and Wu are moving to surround Fan Castle!
What?
No!
The Wei reinforcements have already assumed their formation, while the Wu forces are advancing from the south! They almost look as if their movements were coordinated beforehand!
Now I see. Wu planned to betray us, and joined forces with Wei all along. But to discard the alliance we have shared since Chibi, and to side with the traitorous Wei? Sun Quan, I swear that my righteous blade will cut you down!
But boss, we've hardly got anything left to eat. Unless we do something about that, we won't even be able to defend the castle, let alone slay Sun Quan.
Then we must be prepared to take desperate measures.
You mean you plan to set forth from the castle?
With things as they are, we cannot afford to remain in Fan Castle. I hate to admit defeat, but I cannot allow the oath I made with my brothers to be broken. Everyone, I want you to listen closely to what I have to say. It has been decided that we will abandon the castle and flee to E Province. We are not to try and claim glory by engaging and defeating the enemy. We must survive.
I can't believe that our allies in Wu would betray us.
Shu and Wu joined hands and fought against Wei at Chibi. Yet now, Wu has turned its back on our alliance and has joined forces with Wei to torment us.
I hear that Lord Liu Bei's wife is a lady of Wu. They said she is a woman of honor and integrity. And yet, how could this have happened?
Everyone, pull yourselves together. We do not have the time right now to worry about the reasons behind Wu's betrayal. All we need to worry about is how to get all of us to safety so that we can live to fight another day.
That's right. We do not need to worry about fighting Wei or Wu at the moment. If we can break through the siege of the castle, victory is ours.
Leave it to me. I'll rip through that siege with my speed. Oh, but it's no good just me surviving, is it? The boss and everyone else have to survive too, and we all have to make it home to Master Liu Bei.
We must all make it to E Province, come what may. We must show no fear, or only death awaits us. Come, we march forth. The forces of Wei approach from the north, and those of Wu advance from the south. We must somehow break through and stay alive. Fight for your very lives, men! Flee with all you have! We will all meet again in Linju to the southwest.
Shu's catapults have filled Van Castle with holes. Ah! Now it's flooding!
Water is really building up now. Is this because of the embankments? All of this additional water is because of those strong new embankments. The ships and shipyard are held by Shu. I was hoping to take a ship too. There are more embankments in the south too. Van Castle is sinking.
We've put up a most magnificent fight, but it ends here. There is no escape for you.
We're joining too.
Forces have arrived from Jianling. We should have taken it first.
Capturing that base will weaken the enemy greatly. All units march! Prepare to be awed! Destroy the enemy. I won't let anyone thwart our advance. I think it's about time for the archers. Now, fire!
The archers? Where are they hiding?
Capturing that base will weaken the enemy greatly. All units march!
I can't believe I let them get away. Everyone, I leave the rest of our battle plan to you.
May my efforts bring peace to the land. Prepare to be awed!
If I can't do this, I'll lose my place in Ooh. Sorry, but I have to get serious. Survive this.
We shall defend this position and not allow a single enemy through.
May my efforts bring peace to the land. I simply do as the fate require of me.
Handle a Wei pursuit from Wen Castle. Let's make some amity.
Good morning. The Shu forces forces are making suspicious movements.
What? I shall go and see what they are up to myself. Prepare to be awed!
All right. I need everyone to defend this area.
You are a true warrior of the Three Kingdoms.
No! We haven't finished the work yet!
I shall use my might to overcome an enemy's strategy. I have failed to prevent the enemy's plan. Stop this if you can!
Your deeds in battle are most impressive indeed.
Yes! The abattis is complete! Now we can stop the way in their tracks! Yes! The abattis is complete! Now we can stop the way in their tracks!
May my efforts bring peace to the land.
Being so strong is nice. There are many out there who aren't.
In control of this area.
Prepare to be awed!
I am now in control of this area.
Prepare to be awed!
I am now in control of this area.
If you can.
in control of this area.
Stop this if you can! Prepare to be awed!
I've just come up with a brilliant idea. If I take down the bridge, that ought to slow down the enemy.
No! They're planning to drop the bridge! You can't let that happen!
All right, let's advance toward the enemy.
Prepare to be awed!
Now I can take down the bridge without any interference. Step back, everyone. This could be dangerous. All right! Success! Just try coming after us now.
They dropped the bridge! We can't cross the river now!
May my efforts bring peace to the land.
Good work! You're amazing!
We'll be better off once we can capture that position. It must be captured at once!
Advance! Do not slow down! Advance! Stop this if you can!
That area shall be ours. Claim it at once. The enemy forces have merged together. It seems I have been bested by Shu's sheer tenacity.
true warrior of the Three Kingdoms. Let's go capture one of those unsightly positions. Follow me.
Stop this if you can. I simply do as the fates require of me.
Amazing! You sure know how to fight!
How can I let the Shu army beat me? My lord, Lord Cao Pi, please forgive me.
My efforts bring peace to the land. I am now in control of this area.
I see you are seeking reinforcements. However, even that will not be enough for you to get past us. This is a strategic location and must be defended with our lives.
Capturing the enemy's bases is the key to defeating them.
Let's go! Now is the time to attack!
I'll let you go for now. Don't think you've won.
I simply do as the fates require of me.
Our target is that parcel of land. Prepare to move.
Let's go! Now is the time to attack!
Capturing the enemy's bases is the key to defeating them.
I simply do as the fates require of me.
Ah, I'm so glad you're safe. I know what's happened in Fan Castle. We must not lose Master Wan Yu. Let us hurry to reinforce him.
May my efforts bring peace to the land.
Prepare to be awed! Prepare to be awed!
I am now in control of this area.
Stop this if you can! Prepare to be awed!
I am now in control of this area.
Stop this if you can! Prepare to be awed!
I am now in control of this area.
As long as we are here, you shall not pass. We shall stand in your way like a massive rock. Never!
It seemed like the perfect chance. Down to a tree without defeating them?
I can't believe this! Retreating without even taking Wan Yu's head!
We were unable to stop the Shu army. I only hope that our withdrawal does not serve as an impediment to Wu.
May my efforts bring peace to the land. I simply do as the fates require of me.
There is no escape for us. We only need to focus on this location's defense.
I hope you're prepared to face me.
Take defensive positions.
Not stopping until victory is ours.
I simply do as the fates require of me.
Good work. You're amazing.
May my efforts bring peace to the land.
You're really helping us out by coming from that direction. Now get ready to pay the price for your folly.
Capturing that base will weaken the enemy greatly. All units march!
Forward! Show the enemy no mercy!
Capturing that base will weaken the enemy greatly. All units march!
Stop this if you can!
Capturing that base will weaken the enemy greatly. All units march!
That was the perfect chance to finish off the enemy and we failed. I couldn't imagine a more disappointing result.
I simply do as the fates require of me. May my efforts bring peace to the land.
Unbelievable! I've never seen such strength!
You broke the encirclement and made it this far. I'm almost impressed.
Your luck has finally run out. Prepare to meet your end.
I have foreseen every move my
enemies make. Stop this if you can!
We shall defend this position. Do not allow a single enemy through.
Victory is almost within our grasp. Even still, there is nowhere left for you to run to. Prepare to be awed!
I simply do as the fates require of me.
Oh, so close! And yet we still failed.
It was pretty close, but we somehow made it through by the skin of our teeth.
Wei and Wu will not have given up yet. We must not relax until we have rejoined my brother.
Hold on, this is bad. Wu has sure used a lot of people to keep us in here.
So we have no way out!
Forgive me, both of you. It seems you've accompanied me on a path that leads to our death.
That's something you don't need to say. I have always admired you as god of war. I don't care where we end up. I'll follow you to the end of the world.
I am the son of Guan Yu, god of war. I won't shame you. I'll fight to the very end.
I have been given good friends and good children. I have been blessed. I am sorry I will not be able to fulfill my oath to my brothers, but they'll pay greatly to take this life of mine for duty and honor!
Father. Brother. Master Jo Tsung. You said we all had to survive.
Father and the others, they drew the enemy's attention away from us. It's only thanks to them that we made it out alive. He kept protecting us to the very end.
But there was so much more I wanted him to teach me. What are we supposed to do now?
We don't have time to wallow in grief. Just like Father told us, we have to head for E Province.
I suppose so. We have to report what happened to Lord Liu Bei. We have to let him know how our father's life ended.
Yes, Master Liu Bei's grief will be profound. They were born apart, but they would die together. That was the oath they shared, after all.
No, Guan Yu! Guan Yu! How could you go first and leave your brothers behind?
I beg your forgiveness, my lord. If we had been stronger...
No, Master Liu Bei. The blame lies entirely with me. I knew there was always a chance that Wu would attack Master Guan Yu. I should have sent him more troops to prepare for that eventuality.
No one here must bear the blame for Guan Yu's death. This was an act of evil and treachery by the men of Wu. The only one who deserves our hatred and our vengeance is Sun Quan.
Brother, what's happened? Why did Sun Quan betray us? But we swore an oath! We swore that though we were born on different days, the day of our death would be one and the same.
We have lost more than just Master Guan Yu. Master Guan Ping and Master Zhou Zan wanted to see us build a land of benevolence too. And after taking Hengzheng and forcing Wei to the brink, I thought that day was close.
Everyone, I would like you all to observe a period of mourning for Guan Yu, Guan Ping, Zhou Zan, and all the soldiers who fell at Fan Castle. They were brave men who fought and died for our dream of a land of virtue and benevolence. That dream, however, does not die with them, but lives on in us. Fa Zheng said that I am incapable of vengeance. But I am not a saint. I've lost my beloved brother to an act of treachery and craven cowardice. I cannot simply sit here and do nothing! Sun Quan! This debt will be paid!
Sure.
Guan Yu, god of war, fell at my castle. As promised, Sun Quan receives a large portion of Jing province for cooperating with Cao Cao. However, the cost of breaking the alliance with Shu and killing Liu Bei's sworn brother would not be small. With the alliance gone, the united stance against Wei fell apart. Elsewhere, having witnessed the changes he had planned, Cao Cao quietly drew his last breath. He entrusted the future to his son, Cao Pi. The world of the Three Kingdoms was about to enter a new phase.
I hear more and more voices within the castle saying that we should attack Wu. Not only the soldiers, the people of Yi Province are also calling for us to avenge Master Guan Yu.
Master Liu Bei, I do not think it wise to allow anger to drive us to conflict with Wu. We must repair our relationship with Wu and return the land to its state of division in 3 parts.
As a ruler, that is most certainly what I should do. But as a brother...
Brother! What are you doing just standing around? It's time for battle! I'm going to crush every last one of those ooze scum!
I understand your pain, Master Zhang Fei. But we cannot just...
What would you know? The three of us swore an oath that we would die on the same day! Our sworn brother, who shared our dream and fought alongside us, has been cruelly betrayed and killed! We can't just let that stand!
Master Zhang Fei, calm yourself, please. If we wage war with Wu now, Master Liu Bei's future will be compromised. Surely neither you nor Master Guan Yu would want that.
You want to know what I want? I want to destroy Wu! They showed no respect for us or for our brother's dream! We don't need them in our brother's land! Isn't that right, brother?
Until now, I have fought with a singular desire to save the people I see suffering in front of my eyes. But at the same time, I have seen so many die before me, sacrificed for my sake. Guan Yu fought to the very last and died for the sake of the dream we three shared. It is my duty to bring that dream to reality. Zhuge Liang, Zhao Yun, prepare for battle at once. It is clear that the men of Wu do not share our vision. In which case, they must be slain. I must slay them for the sake of those who have died for me.
Master Liu Bei, I implore you.
Do not make me repeat myself. Make your preparations. We will go to war against Wu.
Master Liu Bei is a man for whom his vision is everything. There is nothing I can say to dissuade him from this course of action. But, Fa Zheng, you were just the kind of explosive influence who might have been able to do so.
Master Zhuge Liang.
Hey! Someone, come here!
My lord!
We're going to battle to crush those Wu scum! We leave first thing in the morning. Spread the word that all forces are to prepare! Anyone not ready will face my wrath!
First thing in the morning? Is it not possible to have a little more time, my lord?
No! We are avenging the death of my sworn brother! I have to be the first out there on the battlefield!
But my lord...
I'm heading to the pre-battle banquet. Make sure you're ready by the time the banquet's over. Unless you want to be on the wrong end of my fists as well, that is. Tomorrow, we begin the fight to avenge my brother! Prepare yourselves for that battle! Huh? What is that? Hey! Don't disrupt our festivities over here. Hey, who sent you? Huh? Come on, why don't you say something? There's another one? Brother, forgive me.
Zhang Fei, he's dead? Why? Why have you all gone ahead and left me behind?
They say his own men killed him after Father forced them beyond the limits of what they could take. My father must take some of the blame for what happened. But what riles me is that his killers fled to Wu afterwards. I can't help but think that the whole thing might have been a Wu plot.
In that case, Master Zhang Fei's death was the same as brothers and fathers, the direct result of Wu's betrayal. I cannot forgive the people of Wu for their deceit and trickery.
Master Guan Yu and Master Zhang Fei were both fine warriors. It's not right that they should be cut down in the prime of their youth. I will make sure Wu is punished for that terrible crime!
I appreciate your passion, everyone. For the sakes of Guan Yu and Zhang Fei, we cannot afford to lose this battle. I am prepared to die if it means our victory. Together, we will ensure that Wu's days are at an end!
Liu Bei, this battle is not driven by virtue or benevolence. Are you insistent that it must go ahead?
Zhuo Tzu, please, you must not try to stop me. Honor demands that I avenge my sworn brothers.
It is most lamentable to see you start a war for the sake of your own personal emotions. But I suppose this is also part of who you are. I cannot allow you to die here, so I will help you.
Zhuo Tzu, thank you.
This is a grave error, but I have to believe that it will not be repeated. I must provide Liu Bei with my support for the land of virtue, which will one day come.
Guan Yu, Zhang Fei, your deaths will be avenged. We will advance to Yiling and I will slay Sun Quan with my own hands!